No, I was playing the wheel.
How was it?
It's fun. Still a little different, but it's something I've done before in college. So, you know, I kind of have a comfort level, but it's still working through it.
How weird to be out there without Jake out there? It's just a little bit different, I would assume.
Yeah, you know what? There's no jokester out there. You know, guy messing with you a little bit. You know, Jake was always a good practice guy. So, you know, we wish him well.
Is it different? I mean, there's no JP out there. There's Steve Smith's not practicing with the guys. Does that mean you're one of the more veteran guys on this team?
I wouldn't say it's different just because, you know, we already worked through it with minicamp and OTA, so you kind of know the makeup of the team, but you're still looking for some young guys to emerge.
John, how are you? You talked about the change instead of working through it. What do you prefer to see happen? What do you want to happen on opening day? Would you like to play?
You know what? Whatever's going to help the team. You know, Thomas is obviously a big part of our defense, and if you know, moving me to the mic so make us better on D, then that's what I want to do.
John, is it different at all when you're making the calls in the huddle and then going out on the field and Dan's kind of doing those last minute certain things? Is that unusual at all for you?
Well, it's weird because I have that because I'm already making checks and calls and stuff. But, you know, the coach wants to put some more, you know, more of a load on Dan's and quiet guy and kind of open up a little bit and show his personality. So I think it's going to be good for him.
Do you see a lot of that, though, with coaches wanting to put things on young guys because there's so many leaders gone from this team, trying to see another group of people emerge, maybe?
Yeah, well, you know, you kind of want guys to develop into leaders, and you don't know what guys can do. So at this point, you're still trying to find out, you know, who the guys are going to be starting.
John, you approach working with the new guys that come in, specifically a guy like Eric Norwood who comes in, you know, looking for, you know, a way to find his way to down. You and I have already had a little bit of a relationship with them.
Well, I was a big fan of his in college. He's a work-hard guy, which I always appreciate. This guy trying to get it done. And I think he's a special talent. You know, put his hand down, stand him up, he's showing, you know, great range. So I look for him to be a big part of the defense this year.
For fans out there that don't get the difference between middle and outside and what it is, Dan Connor said it's muddy in the middle. You got to hit a lot of guys. How would you describe it, the difference?
I don't know if I'd say it's muddy. I think, you know, obviously when you're at the wheel, you just work on one side of the ball. When you're the mic, you know, based on what happened, you can start on one side. You know, now you have to play different coverage coming back. So there's more of a demand when you play the mic, for sure.
How would you say you compare to Thomas in terms of what you can do in that position?
I think Thomas is a freak. I think he's special. Thomas is faster than me. Thomas can jump higher than me. Thomas is a better cover guy than me. Thomas hits really hard. He can do it all. I mean, he's like the prototype, like Will linebacker that you can see. You know, that's why he was so productive last year. He was having, you know, a record-breaking game. It's just unfortunate because he was just starting to kind of come to his own.
Is there anybody, John, that you were able to consult maybe back at the U who has played in the middle, played in different positions? Surely all those guys have been in the NFL. Somebody's done what they're asking to do.
Well, I mean, you know, when I first got it, obviously Dan Moore was a big deal, and when he went down, he didn't, you know, it wasn't like he was like, he was obviously upset about it, but he still, you know, came to me and talked to me and kind of, you know, told me what I needed to do and how to play the position, so it made it an easier transition.
How about that move to the weak side?
Yeah, I've only talked to Thomas about it, and but for the most part, like I understand and I know, you know, what's expected.
John Everett told me that you and him were working out over the summer.
Yeah.
What was that like?
You know what?
The hurricane in the goal.
Everett's he's a special guy. I mean, he's a good kid, and you can tell that it means a lot to him. Anytime you have a guy like that, you expect big things from him, and I know he's going to have a good season this year. But this is the second year that he's worked out now, and you know, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be a big part of the defense. But him being a Noel, it's all secondary now. He's a Panther.
Is this position change? Is it like more of a taking it for the team situation? Would you prefer to be in the middle?
Only reason I prefer to be in the middle is because, you know, it's something that I have. I'm sorry. I've done it, you know, at a high level. I do have that comfort zone. But if it's going to help the team, I want to do it. Just like I can go play running back, too. But I don't know if that's going to help the team. I think it will, but that's just my opinion.
Receiver?
I could do it. I mean, I didn't look like it today, though. You know, those balls I should catch, but I'll catch them tonight, though.
Yeah, Norwood carry your pads off the field, so no desperate situation.
You know what? Everybody carries pads. All the great ones, all the Hall of Famers, they all say they carry pads. So I carry pads. He didn't have any help, though. He lost Ware early.
These things.
Dropping like flies.
Thanks, Sean.